Hi, this is Josh with JSMW NYC Comics and stuff, and I'd like to give an update on this date, April 25th, 2025, for my eBay charity store. You can see here that the store still has a 93.5% positive feedback. It's a little lower than I'd hoped, but we'll keep working on that. And I've sold 134 items on eBay with 32 followers. Thank you so much for your purchases and interest in this store here. It's just a selections from I have maybe 4,000 comics total. And you can see here that I sell CGC comics as well as raw comic books and magazines. I've also added some silver from Asahi, which is a company that bought some silver mines out of Japan, and as well as classic American comics, being a child that grew up in New York City with a comic book store as a safe haven on his way home from school. I have a fun collection of high grade comics, mostly, and the other acquisitions I purchased on online auctions and bids from eBay to Heritage Auctions, et cetera, et cetera. So thank you so much for your purchases. Remember that 10% does go to Toys for Tots in the U.S. Fire Department. So I'm creating this video to review the charity side of the store of these sales. Most of the sales happened in 2024, and every time I make a sale, I get one of these official donation receipts. So I have dozens and dozens of these PayPal thank yous from Nick Aldridge, who's the CEO of the PayPal Giving Fund. But I'm proud to say that I have raised from these sales. Here's the download of the transactions with the item and eBay transaction IDs if you made the purchase. But you can see here, for example, if I sold a $400 comic, that it earned $40 for the USA Marines Toys for Tots on August 30th. Some of the other big sales, I had a $500 purchase. So then $50 of the purchase goes to the charity. And it goes on and on thanks to your generous purchases, which led to these donations. All comic book donations go to the USA Marines Toys for Tots Foundation. You can see them in Times Square around December holidays, Christmas, Hanukkah, end of year holidays, loading up trucks of toys for children around the world, as well as non-comic purchases go to the Stephen Siller Foundation. Looking at the total, Stephen Siller was a first responder to 9/11. Um, and as you can see here, the Stephen Siller Foundation, there were 8 sales that were not comic book sales, and that raised $8.85. I would hope maybe a lot more wouldn't be lopsided like this, but perhaps I will switch the raw comics over to the Stephen Siller Foundation as I'm selling about maybe 70 or 75% CGC and about 25% raw comics. So I could switch that. But it was 2024. Most of the purchases were good old comics. I sold a lot of Silver and Bronze Age comic books from my personal collection as well. And I'm proud to say that we did raise from 93 sales $1,318.85 for a grand total of $1,327.70 for the year. So again, thank you so much for your purchases. I am Josh Wiener here in New York City, and as you can see, I still do my sales here online to promote the store. I'll be doing more work. Been quite busy as a teacher, doing a lot of online work. The paperwork is endless, so I have been neglecting my store. But thanks for your recent April purchases of some more CGC comics this 2025. Again, hi, it's Josh from JSMW NYC Comics and stuff. And again, thank you for your purchases from 2024. You can also check me out on Facebook at JSMW NYC Comics and stuff if you would like some more information on what I'm doing with comic books. You can see updates of I've been doing some street work, taking 500 comics from that I select and bagging and boarding and selling them on the streets of New York City. As well as other fun videos related to comic books and the world of comics. Um, you can see here. Also, yeah, so but just as an update for the um, the PayPal Giving Fund, here's my official notice on my Facebook page. Yes, last year we raised 2024. The charity store did raise $1,327.70 for the U.S. Marine Toys for Tots, 93 sales. Steven Siller Tunnel to Tower Foundation, 8 sales. These are official PayPal donation receipts from CEO Nick Aldridge. Thanks for your purchases. Sincerely yours, Josh Wiener. JSMW NYC Comics and stuff. So here's a quick photo, uh, excuse me, a screenshot of the official donation receipt. You can see here that it reads, "Hello, Josh Wiener, PayPal Giving Fund official donation receipt. Thanks for your generous donation to PayPal Giving Fund. You have selected Tunnel to Towers Foundation as your chosen charity. PayPal Giving Fund, a public charity, federal tax ID 45-0931286, is in partnership with PayPal. Will process your donation so it be granted to your chosen charity. Track your donation. Here's your donation summary for this one purchase. I sold a $10 either comic, non-comic book or DVD or movie or perhaps it was some marathon merch from when I was running the marathon on December 6th. It was processed on January 4th, and it was a $10 sale because it was $1 contribution. Please save this receipt for your tax purposes. We attest that no goods or services were provided to you in exchange for this gift. Again, thank you for your generosity. Nick Aldridge, CEO of PayPal Giving Fund. And then a more recent sale here, which I received for some CGC sales. It says, thanks for your generous donation to PayPal Giving Fund. You have selected Marines Toys for Tots Foundation as your choice in charity. Again, it says, hello, Joshua Wiener, PayPal Giving Fund official donation receipt. Thanks for your generous donation to PayPal Giving Fund. You have selected Marine Toys for Tots Foundation for your chosen charity. PayPal Giving Fund, a public charity, federal ID 45-0931286. It's in partnership with PayPal, processes your donation so it can be granted to your chosen charity. Your donation summary, benefiting charity, the USA Marines Toys for Tots, eBay Charity Seller Donations Program, date of donation March 28th, 2025, received on April 25th, 2025. Your contribution, $15. Your tax deductible contribution, $15. So this was from a $150 purchase at 10%. Please save this receipt for your tax purposes. We attest that no goods or services were provided to you in exchange for this gift. Thank you again for your generosity. We are Nick Aldridge. Here is Nick Aldridge, CEO of the PayPal Giving Fund. So again, thank you so much for your interest in my store, JSMW Comics and stuff. We'll continue to do this charity store, which we do year round, but it's nice to see that nice little December gift grow and grow throughout the 12 months of the year. It's pretty wonderful too. It's a good feeling to give from the sales of this store. So thank you so much. I'm very happy that I'm able to make this happen for these charities. So again, this is Josh signing off from his eBay store, JSMWMAC Comics and stuff. Thanks again for your interest and purchases of these items. And will continue to be a year-round charity store here on eBay. And I'll continue with more updates on what we're doing with selling my comic book collection and stuff. Thanks, and have a good day.